I've run out of hard drive space, so at the moment my cameras are full, my laptop is full, my hard drive is full. Time to go get this hard drive. Problem is, I never actually throw anything away anymore because there's not really any need. The storage capacity is increasing so quickly on things like hard drives, SD cards, your laptop even. By the time you run out of space, the next drive you get is twice the size anyway, so... Wow, this place looks dead. It is only 9:05, but not loving the weather today. Good news is, it's looking up from here on in. Is it open? Yay! Righty. Now what are we looking for here? Well, that was successful, relatively. Got the hard drive anyway. Apart from getting the hard drive, this sort of secondary objective for today is to scout out a possible point and shoot as a replacement for this little GoPro session that I'm using at the moment, because it'll be better. My local photography dealer, see if he's got anything that might do the job reasonably cheaply. To be honest, I'm probably just going to wind up sticking with this thing. It does work quite well. Oh, well, that was a bust. Unfortunately, they didn't have any cameras. That would be right. I'm going to find out what the Lumix Panasonic sort of looks like. PC World are going to fire it up for me so I can have a proper go with it, and if it's not going to be appreciably better than this, I'm just going to stick with the GoPro. I mean, it does work. And home sweet home. Time to go. At least it is, if I want to have time to have a go with the Lumia thingy, which I think could be a good idea. Certainly I want to see the quality before I go spending any money on it. Oh man, bring back summer! Let's go have a look at this camera then. Need another SD card anyway. Okay, I'm on the way to go get Jasper now, and I am running way late. Ah, there's a big surprise, eh? Yes, don't know about that camera. Okay, so is this the vlogging camera of my dreams? That is the question, because I need a little something that is going to work well and produce a good quality image and not draw too much attention for when I'm out and about. That is the idea. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a nice little camera anyway. I'm having some teething troubles. Okay, the camera is going back. It insists on shooting in 25 frames per second, and I shoot everything in 30 frames per second because that's what's best for YouTube, probably. So I'm heading back to PC World. Hopefully we'll get there before it closes. Okay, so I did make it in time. Hey! Which means the camera has been successfully returned, and now I'm heading home. Hopefully via a nice strong 4G area, because otherwise this vlog post, well, not this one, but yesterday's vlog post is going to take forever to go up, and we can't have that. Okay, so I'm just about visible if I lean forwards. Let's have a look at this phone. Nope. Still no 4G. It's like the whole 4G network has just gone down across the whole of South England at the moment. I actually didn't want to talk exclusively about my mobile phone woes. I was going to talk about reasoning from first principles. Elon Musk is a big fan of this, and that's kind of what prompted me to think it might be something worth talking about. He is big into reasoning from first principles, and there's a reason for that. It enables you to think innovatively in a way that is very difficult to do if you sort of reason by analogy. So the example he gives is principally to do with rockets. So there's two ways to design a new rocket. You can take an existing rocket and sort of look at that and think, okay, how can this be improved if we change this, if we do this? You know, what can we get out of it? Blah, blah, blah. Elon Musk, however, takes the other approach, which is where you go, okay, what are the materials required to build a rocket? If he could wave his magic wand over a pile of raw materials and they just arranged themselves into a great big rocket for him, what would that cost? And then that's his baseline. He'll never be able to make a rocket cheaper than that, he says. That's a large part of the reason why so many of Elon Musk's businesses are so innovative in the space that they operate, because he is thinking from a completely blank sheet of paper. You know, he's not thinking, how do cars work? How do I improve them? He's thinking, I want to move around. How do I do that? Looking at things with a sort of fresh perspective. This upload is just being an enormous pain. It really is. You know, I wonder if maybe it's the water in the air because it's raining. Don't you just love a good rain shower in England in August? I hope you found today's vlog post interesting. If you have, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye! We'll find out in a minute. Well, you'll have found out by now already, so hopefully it's actually auto-focusing on me. Is it focusing on me?